Kwasi's Journey Beyond. In a vibrant African village, nestled among ancient baobab trees, lived Kwasi, an elder whose stories were as old as the hills themselves. His voice, usually strong and clear, had grown soft, and his eyes, once sparkling with mischief, now held a gentle weariness. One sweltering afternoon, a fever took hold of Kwasi. His breath became shallow, and his spirit seemed to drift, like smoke from a cooking fire, towards the vast blue sky. The village watched with heavy hearts, knowing the cycle of life and death. Then, a strange thing happened. Kwasi found himself standing, not in his hut, but overlooking a gathering. He saw the familiar faces of his people, their shoulders shaking with sorrow, their voices a mournful hum. He saw his own body, still and silent, wrapped in a colorful cloth. "They are mourning me," he realized, a strange calm washing over him. He saw Imani, his granddaughter, her face streaked with tears, placing a small, carved bird beside his still form. It was a bird he had carved for her when she was a child. The sounds of the village faded, replaced by a profound silence. Kwasi felt himself drawn towards a shimmering light, a warmth that promised peace beyond understanding. He was no longer afraid, only curious. In that light, he saw not an end, but a beginning. He felt a connection to everything, a sense of belonging that transcended time and space. It was a place where all stories intertwined, and every life had purpose. A gentle whisper, like the rustling of leaves in a breeze, filled his mind. It spoke of hope, of a promise woven into the fabric of existence, a time when all that was lost would be found again, and every tear would be wiped away. Suddenly, the warmth intensified, and Kwasi felt a pull, a gentle tug back to the world he knew. He opened his eyes, and the familiar ceiling of his hut slowly came into focus. Imani was there, her hand on his forehead, her eyes wide with disbelief. "Kwasi," she whispered, tears of joy now streaming down her face. The fever had broken. Kwasi smiled, a new light in his eyes. He had returned not just to life, but with a story that bridged the seen and the unseen. He gathered the villagers, his voice strong once more, and shared his journey. He spoke of the funeral he had witnessed, and the hope he had found in the light. Life and death, he concluded, are but two sides of the same great journey, and a promise awaits us all.